Hello and welcome to another video from the only source of information you need not to only survive the current apocalypse, but to actually enjoy it. My name's Carlos, and I'll be standing in for Eric. Tonight will be a unscripted video. This will be part two to the video I did the other day called Stand with Eric. As y'all now know that Eric's in a little bit of trouble. He had an incident back on May 21st when he allowed a subscriber named Marlon Becker into his home. After only being there for a few hours, Marlon attacked Eric and his wife Rachel, and Eric had to unalive him. Eric was soon after arrested by the Pass Christian, Mississippi Police Department and is now being held in the Harrison County Jail. Eric is doing fine. I am receiving letters from him weekly, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, and we're writing back and forth. He has an iPad that the jail has issued to him, so no letters are allowed into the jail. They have to be scanned, and put into the system. Then he receives them on his iPad, and this system is what slowed us down. And a lot of you have wondered why it's taken us so long to make a video and let you know what's going on. Well, we're running them about a week and a half to 2 weeks behind on letters. The letters I received from Eric today's the 4th of September, are from the 23rd of August, I believe, and the 25th of August. So we're running about a week to week and a half behind on receiving letters from Eric and him getting our letters. So it's made things a little difficult for me to help him out. We didn't have his telephone, which I had to have his mother. I got in contact with her and had her go to the jail, pick up his telephone. She had to mail it to me. I had to mail it to Dove. She had to get in and get all the passwords and stuff out and information for a lot of his friends and his contacts, information that we needed. And then we also had to get his YouTube information, his passwords and stuff. So this has taken a long time to do. It's put us almost 3 months trying just to get this stuff, and we just here in the last month got all the passwords for the telephone and the YouTube channel. And since this happened, day one, as soon as I got a hold of him, I told him, you're going to have to make me and someone else your POA, power of attorney, so we can take care of your business. So I just now received last week POA paperwork that he's been trying to get to me since all this started in June, which is ridiculous, but that's another story for another day. I just want to let you guys know tonight that Eric is in good spirits. On this iPad he has at the jail, he has a Bible, and he's able to read the Bible, which he's been doing. I think he's read it already again 2 or 3 times through. No, he's probably the only person I know that's probably read the Bible 10 to 13, 14 times all the way through. And so he's been doing that, and he doesn't have a way to do reference his stuff and retranslate like he had done in Work His Magic, as he always does, giving us the real Bible truth. But he has been able to write a couple scripts, and he sent them to me, and I'm going to do some videos for you guys, and I'm going to read what he's sent to us, and so be looking forward to that. There'll be a little more Bible information from Eric himself directly to you guys. He has been worried about y'all. He wanted to let you know that he loves you and cares about you. So many of his friends and stuff have reached out to us, and our inner circle of family and friends here, we've kind of been slow process getting out all this information out to you. But like I say, it's been kind of crazy trying to take care of everything. But for right now, Eric's in good spirits. A lot of you asked about Rachel. Rachel was attacked in this incident. She did sustain some kind of an injury. I'm not sure of everything, but she did have to go to the hospital. But I have spoken to Rachel. She is okay. And I will give you an update on her and her situation. Everything's going on with her here a little bit later. But for right now, Rachel's okay and Eric's in good spirits. And again, I just want to reach out to you and say thank you to everyone who's praying for Eric. And I just ask you to keep praying for him, and hopefully this situation will be resolved before long. As many of you know that I used to be a deputy sheriff, was in law enforcement for 15 years. Another reason this has been taking so long, I've been kind of sitting back, kind of just waiting to see what was going to happen with the grand jury. Here in Ohio, an instance like this, grand jury meets once a month. In the state of Mississippi, it could be up to a year. I was told in June, when I called the public defender's office, that it would probably be August before his case would be heard by a grand jury. The grand jury decides if there's going to be enough to charge somebody with a crime or to let them go. Now, I can tell you with my experience in reviewing this case, this is a straight up self-defense case. Mississippi has a stand your ground law, and Eric was in his own home defending himself against this man that he allowed in his house, Marlon Becker. We found out that Marlon, Eric didn't know this, I didn't know it, but Marlon was a convicted child molester. Had we known this, I would have told Eric, don't let this guy in your house. And Eric probably wouldn't have let him in the house. Wouldn't have invited him in to stay. But Eric, with the big heart that he has, and we all know this, he's very generous, very kind. Somebody that didn't even have hardly money to live on himself, but he's always looking out for others. And he was going to help this guy out, give him a place to stay and give him money. And out of nowhere, this gentleman attacked him and then attacked Rachel. And of course, Eric had to unalive him, which led to his arrest. So like I say, this is a clear-up self-defense case. And I think once it goes to grand jury, whenever it gets there, again, they told me it was going to be August. Now they're telling me he could be in jail up to a year. Let's hope not. Let's hope he gets out of this mess and this is resolved before then. And meanwhile, now that I have the POA paperwork, I am going to seek an attorney for him, a criminal attorney, to see if we can get somebody to handle his case and get him out of this mess he's in. We're also, one of the subscribers, we told you we were going to try to do a GoFundMe to help with his legal defense. The GoFundMes will not allow, in instances like this, you to do a GoFundMe for somebody that's in a situation like this. So one of the subscribers gave us another source. We're going to look into it. I think we're going to need an attorney for that, but that's all coming. Again, tonight I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to everybody that has been concerned and been asking questions, and just want to let you know that Eric's in good spirits. He's writing Bible scripts. That's what's keeping him going and keeping him, he's kind of not even worried about this situation right now. He's just trying to keep his mind occupied to pass the time until this thing goes to the grand jury. So until then, I will keep you updated. We'll try to get these scripts that he sent us wrote up in a form so I can present them to you. And we'll get that stuff out to you probably starting next week. If anybody has any questions or anything that they would like to know about, just let us know. I will put, again, the address where you can write to Eric at the jail. It'll be in the description of this video. And again, thank you, and please keep praying for Eric. We love you, and as always, if you don't want to survive, don't listen to us. Bye-bye.